19-8 overall, 3-fight win streak. The skins you hang on your wall are very impressive. Johnny Hendricks, Thiago Alves, Gunnar Nelson, Tarek Safadine, all solid. The last two are part of that 3-fight win streak. Convince the fans that in 2017, you should be in that title talk, because I don't want guys like yourself to get overlooked by these fancy money fights, these big name fighters. They're kind of positioning themselves in there, and I don't blame them. But I still believe in win streaks. I still believe in roads to the title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm not one of those big talkers. I'll talk back when somebody says something or opens their mouth, says something stupid. I'm not just going to be a battering ram or a punch bag. But at the same time, I'm really not going to be the kind of person that needs to adjust who I am and be fake just to get a fight. I'll just go out and just keep plugging away. Granted, it would be nice to, get a little bit more push, but at the same time, I feel that would compromise who I am to really be, pushing the issue of making some waves,
Let me say something to you that I've said to other fighters publicly or privately, but I'll say it with you. You're pretty cool. You know where we're at here at Mandalay Bay. You've been on our show in studio, so I think
Yeah.
we're easy going. If a Hollywood director came up to you and said, "Rick, I want you to be in this movie, man. What do you think of this role?" And then, whether you're a superhero or a bad guy, or something else, you'd be interested, right?
Yeah, I'd be interested.
So what I say is,
see yourself on there.
right, and they would teach you how to act and how to be that character. And so I always tell the fighters, more privately than publicly, maybe in fighting, there's just something to being a character as well. So when you're with your significant other or kids, if you have them, or your manager or your family, you're just you. You're out there, you're barbecuing, you're telling stories, you guys watch movies, you go fishing, whatever. But when it comes to fighting, maybe there has to be a little bit of a character. Maybe that, like you said, you want Zuffa to give you a push, but maybe you start that wave as well, And so even though call-outs might not be part of your, I guess, personality, maybe it's just part of that character you need to play that a director could pull out of you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. A few fighters have still told me, "Nah, shut the hell up," and a few fighters actually told me, "Hey, you're onto something."
Yeah, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. But at the same time, it just seems like it's more work to hold up like a fake demeanor than it is just to be yourself. And I don't know. It kind of stumps me sometimes, like how some of these guys can just say a couple words and then all of a sudden it's like it's blown out of proportion.
Right.
But yeah, I just know I'm tough, and I know anybody that I go up and fight against is going to know in their head that they're going to be in for a damn fight, and I can live with that.